Is California finally coming to its senses with its foolish push to ban gas-powered vehicles by 2035? Or is it all just political gamesmanship by Governor Gavin Newsom and legislative Democrats who believe in the religion of green? Unfortunately, I think it is the latter rather than the former. But this issue shouldn't be more any complicated than it needs to be. Approximately 20% of the vehicles sold in California are electric. Governor Newsom and legislative Democrats have passed a law that says that by 2035, 100% of vehicles sold in California need to be electric. Now, mind you, that's 10 years from now. Only 20% of the vehicles in the state are electric. We don't have the battery charging stations necessary to meet the demand, and we don't have the power available to do it. But other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Here's where the situation gets complicated. The United States Senate, including some Democrats, voted to just ban this or stop the state from imposing this mandate, which also impacts other states that have approved California's strict guidelines for automotive vehicles. Now, unfortunately, the picture gets even more complicated from California because of anti-energy policies, largely propagated by Gavin Newsom, and a full-scale propaganda campaign against the oil and gas industry. California's already limited number of oil refineries announced that they're leaving the state. If they close, that takes with them 21% of the state's gas production. Further layer into this, if you look at what happened in the 2025, or if you look at what happened in the 2024 elections, Republicans made great strides with working class voters, i.e. the people who cannot afford expensive electric vehicles typically are forced to commute longer distances in California because they have affordable housing further out from where employment centers are. So the Democrats are in a true pickle. Do they bend to the will of their green benefactors who, irrespective of cost, want to impose mandates on Californians and others? Or do they implement a delaying tactic, which would arguably increase or keep affordability where it is right now, which is already pretty darn bad, but at least it won't get any worse? My guess is that the Democrats are in a pickle. They're going to bow to their green masters who will demand that they impose this, even though they know that in 10 years, California has zero hope of making sure that all cars are electric by 2035. Gavin Newsom is in a hot spot. Legislative Dems are in a hot spot. California voters should not let them off the hot seat. They always talk about affordability, yet they do nothing to ensure that affordability actually occurs. They give it a lot of lip service, but they do very little in terms of policy. California voters deserve better. If we keep on electing the same people, don't expect a different result. What do you think? Is Gavin Newsom and our legislative Democrats in a pickle, or is this much to do about nothing and just hyperbole? I'd love to know your opinion. Please let me know your thoughts.